Welcome back to my channel, Heather Abroad. Today I'm going to give you 4 things that you can do for a weekend in Kristiansand, which is just south of Stavanger by about 3.5 hours, depending on the traffic. So let's take a look. So first up we have Parkin, or the zoo. This is a super fun place year-round. I can imagine to be busy and maybe more fun in the summer because there's also a water park connected by that's open from about Easter-ish, so April, depending on the year, until September. So we want to head back down this summer and see what that's all about because we haven't gotten to do that part yet. So when you first walk up to the zoo, you'll see the ostriches and maybe even the giraffes. We took a walk and found all the animals. We loved the flamingos in the warm room. They were neat to just watch. And in Norway, they seem to love these volcano slides. I feel like they're in most play places. You have to climb up like a rock wall, and then you get to slide down if you make it to the top. The monkeys or gorillas were so fun to watch. And they even have a petting zoo where you can pet the goats or run from them as our children did. Now we have number 2, the Canon Museum. This is a super cool place from World War II. Just neat to explore. It was closed the day that we went, so we didn't have an opportunity to go inside, and they were doing a little bit of construction on the grounds. But this is a place where you just wander around, find bunkers, explore them, and kind of just feel like what it may have been like back in World War II. So I'll let you take a look. Be sure to keep in mind that this is an explore at your own risk kind of place. They have taken some safety measures to block off certain areas, but for the most part, you need to be very mindful about the fact that you are exploring an old facility. You can always count on Norway to have a good view though, so here it is. Third, we found an old lumber slide. So this is just a little bit north, about 20-minute drive, but it's totally cool and worth it. It's super easy. The whole thing is flat, and you walk along an old lumber slide that they used to use to get the logs down the river. So let's take a look. So here's the beginning. You get a nice, pretty waterfall view. As mentioned, this trail is flat, but it's worth noting that it's not too wide. So keep in mind that when walking this trail and passing others or oncomers, you will have to kind of lean to the side and allow for room for them to pass by. The other thing to note is that Norway does tend to have a lot of rainy, wet days, so this could be quite slippery, and even at times it was bogged down with leaves. But there's always something super fun, and in this one you get to go under the rocks through a tunnel. This is an opportunity to explore. However, you can take the trail up and around for those who may be claustrophobic or don't want to go in. We ended up turning on my phone light about halfway through once we just decided we would rather be able to see where we were going. But the kids had a great time, and it was definitely worth it. Almost to the end, and we made it. This one you don't get a spectacular view, but you get the view of the dam that they have built to stop the water flow. Still makes for a fun adventure. So for number 4, we have the water park. This is not pictured, but we had a great time. There's multiple pools. There's like a whirlpool, wave maker kind of thing. There's lots of slides. There's a cold plunge and a hot sauna. There's high dives, low dives, diving boards. This facility was just super fun and is a great space for kids and families. It's also a great indoor activity. They even have an outdoor pool that's kind of like lit, and so in the winter, October-ish, it was super cool to go out there, and they had like the pink and the blue lights kind of changing colors and sit in the warm pool and look out into the mountains. So it was super cool. And here's a little extra for you. We found this super neat donut palace. This is definitely worth a stop for a sweet treat if you like donuts and for a unique setting to enjoy your sweet treat. I mean, just look how cute. This place was quite charming, and the boys really enjoyed swinging while eating donuts. Thanks for joining. Until next time, see you later. Bloopers. This is how it really looks behind the scenes, trying to cut a seamless video. Yep, for your viewing pleasure. Here you go. Their website, Conga, no,